The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a former Dog played his college ball at Georgia. It's James Cook. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. Third down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On fourth down, the Bills send out the veteran Sam Martin to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. On second down, Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bills first down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Allen working from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Allen on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be taken down. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Now it is 1st and goal. Tight end motioning left. Here's Cook. A short game down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. Snap. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. The quarterback was off. Starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad.
And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. And although it's just the 2nd quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up. Again, it's Penix. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are tied. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7, and this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Allen. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground, The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one taken in by London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
It's third down and 13.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, it's Penix. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
So, the offense is out there, 4th and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have a Falcons first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 20-yard
Here's
line.
2nd and 6. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. On the handoff, it's Robinson. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Go over the middle, caught by London.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 41. Again.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.